What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy in for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's well so far. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys is the Seven of Pentacles. You can be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your current energy, Scorpio, is the King of Wands reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Magician card, and then the outcome that's present here is the King of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly with a Virgo, water sign, fire sign, earth sign, any sign for that matter. Just specifically, you could be dealing with a Virgo. So based on what I'm seeing for Scorpios, I do see here that you are taking a little bit of time out from somebody, all right? King of Wands reverse talks about having a disinterest in a certain person. So I do feel that some of these Scorpios are taking a disinterest in somebody, but whoever this is you're connecting with over here, someone believes they have a pretty good shot with you, okay? The Magician card. The Magician card talks about somebody who has all the tools they need to get what it is that they want or what it is that they desire. So I feel like someone here feels that they can win you over. They feel that they can manifest a situation with you. They genuinely feel like they can have you. But I don't think they recognize the disinterest you're truly showing. So either whoever you're dealing with is truly in their ego, or whoever you're dealing with truly believes that you care. Whatever it is, it's definitely a false perception of what's going on, because I do feel a huge disinterest on your end, Scorpio. So as you are disinterested, somebody here believes they have a chance, and somebody here believes that they have enough that they need to be able to win you over. As for the outcome that's present here, King of Cups, I think here, Scorpio, somebody has very intense emotional feelings for you and is definitely going to be in a space where they're not going to give up until they can have some sort of victory. So I will say here, Scorpio, for some of you, you may have somebody who could be a clinger, a very clingy kind of like energy, and whoever this person is that's kind of clinging or hanging on to you, they believe that they can get you to be interested once again, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. It could be a person from your past, very well likely, but like I said, I don't really see you giving this person the time of day, and whoever this is you're dealing with, they could be living in their ego, or they could be living in a false truth, but nonetheless, I don't feel like you're going to be giving this person any sort of interest or attention, considering that that is not the direction you want to go into. So you do have someone here who's clinging and who believes it'll work, and I just don't feel like they're going to stop just yet, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here, Scorpio. I do feel like somebody's going to hold on until they really get the points that you are disinterested. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. Give me 1 second, guys. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Alicia, much appreciated, my dear. Thank you. And thank you so much, Millie, for the $4.99. Many blessings to you, and thank you for speaking your truth for us. Much love and light. Thank you so much for coming out, supporting, and always showing love, and thank you for that donation as well, my dear. It's much appreciated. Oh, we got another one. Thank you, Serena, for the $10. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, my dear. All right? All right, so, holy crap. More donations coming in. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much. Shit, I'm sorry if I mess up your name, but Stefano, hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you for the 222. Always love your readings. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love and support. All right, so we started out with my water sign, so we're going to go water, fire, air, earth. Going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful, beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries gang, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Aries, the overall energy for you guys is the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely talking about your stability. I definitely feel like you guys are in a place right now where you are honing in on your stability and focusing on keeping that and maintaining it as much as possible. Whether this is talking about maintaining stable finances or maintaining a stable mental health, there's something here you're trying to maintain. Now, rolling into your current energy, you got the High Priestess. The person you're dealing with, Aries, is the Page of Cups reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Seven of Pentacles. I think a lot of you guys are maintaining or finding stability with being on your own. And I think right now a lot of you Aries are totally content with being on your own during this current time. The High Priestess card here. This is a card that talks about intuition. It's a card that talks about resonating with what your inner spirit is saying. And I think right now your inner spirit is telling you that you don't, nor should you rely on anybody else for anything. I think right now is a time, Aries, where you are truly expressing a lot of your own individuality, and I feel like focusing on doing things yourself and finding stability within yourself is one of the most important things that you are kind of bringing to the forefront. So for what it feels to me here, Aries, it feels like you're not relying on anybody. You're really expressing a lot of independence when it comes towards your mental health, when it comes towards your physical finances, when it comes towards the type of physical body you have and how you're taking care of it. I feel like a lot of you guys are just running in a very independent space. And the reason why you're doing that is because you don't want to make a bad investment. Right? And what do I mean by a bad investment? That means putting your faith into other people that may not come through for you. And I think you've had so many experiences, Aries, where you've put so much faith into people that don't come through for you, where you've kind of given up on that. And I think here the real reason on why you're so independent is because you have found a lot of people to be unreliable. So nonetheless, I think this whole kind of journey that you guys are going through probably, you know, within the next 24 hours to the next week is really just honing in on your independence and not letting yourself rely on anything else but yourself. That's what I feel here for you, okay? And it seems to be working better that way, and it appears to be like that's what your inner spirit, that's what your intuition is kind of wanting you to hone in on, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my donations just real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the $4.99. Much appreciated, Aunt. You are my religion. Thank you for all you do, not only for me, but for everyone. Much appreciated, Cynthia. Thank you for the donation. I hope not to be your religion. I do want to explain something real quickly, and please take no offense by this. I don't mean any harm or negativity or any offense, but I want, you know, everybody to be their own God. I want everybody to be their own thought form, their own process, their own person. And at the end of the day, like, if somebody's religious and they resonate with that, that's cool. I'm not a religious person, but just from my point of view, make sure you're always following with what resonates with you. I'm not saying you can't agree with anything I teach or anything I say, but just make sure as an individual, you are always following through with what feels right and not with what someone says just because you like what the person's saying or just because you like the person. You get me. I'm not trying to say anything negative or anything in that nature. I just want to make sure that people are following their own spirit, because I can tell you a whole bunch of things and it may not resonate with your spirit. So make sure that everybody always focuses on what stands out to you, what makes sense to you, what resonates with you. That's, you know, what I want everybody to really hone in on, not what other people are teaching all the time. Like I said, if you agree with something, absolutely, but make sure you are always following your intuition and what you feel is right. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Kendra Walker, for the 20. Much appreciated, my dear. There was also another donation. Give me 1 second, guys. Thank you, Lisa, for the 222. Much appreciated, my dear. And there was one more I saw before. Let me go get to that real quick. Thank you so much, Brooklyn, for the 888. Much appreciated. Love, light, and positivity. I love that little synchronicity you did. Thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated, Brooklyn. So, yeah, man, I hope you guys have been doing well. Please stop spamming in the chat. I think everybody was talking about this person. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, please don't spam signs in the chat. We'll get to everything in general. But what was I talking about before, though? Either way, though, I really love my soul family. I really love that you guys resonate with what I talk about each and every single day. And at the end of the day, you know, keep doing that. I just want to promote awareness, though, to focus on your spirit. You know, make sure that you are the person who is leading yourself each and every single day. I think that's important, all right? Nonetheless, though, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, we started off with my fire signs. No, my water signs, fire signs, go into my air signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful, beautiful Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 526 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 522 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, baby. Let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully, we got some awesome stuff. Gemini, your current energy here is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you can be connecting with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy is the Fool card. The person you're dealing with here is the Five of Cups. And the outcome that's present is the Page of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this is one of those situations of you can't save them all. Whoever you're connecting with here, Five of Cups, somebody who's crying over spilt milk. So whether this is your friend, your family member, your lover, your best friend, somebody you're dealing with, I feel like you are trying to show somebody that, what they're crying over isn't necessarily what's benefiting them. So from what I'm seeing here, you used to be a helping hand to someone, Gemini. You used to be a helping hand to them. You used to be there, you used to listen to their problems, you used to give them advice, but I feel like you were one of those people, Gemini, where no matter how much advice you gave to this person, they would never take the advice. So it was almost like you were connecting with a person whose life was kind of surrounded by a lot of drama and whose life was kind of surrounded by a lot of negativity. And I feel like who you were dealing with here, Gemini, you were connecting with a person who was always crying over spilt milk and not taking a look at what was beneficial for them, what was positive for them, and what was good for them. So it was almost like you were connecting with a person who was consistently looking for the negative and looking for the unhealthy energy to be in, and that is kind of where they would flock to. And I don't think it's that you're a bad person, Gemini. I don't think it's that you hate this certain individual, but I think you recognized you needed to fly. Because no matter how much you tried to help a person who is always kind of down in the dumps, they refused to help and they refused to look in a better direction. And I feel like you just don't want that energy around you anymore. I feel like you're just ready to fly. You're ready to be free. And that's what's coming forward with this, I don't know why I wanted to call it the Temperance, with the Fool card. Okay, so this is Aries energy, of course, as we're still in Aries season. But I think right now you're recognizing I can't keep being around this. I can't keep helping people who don't want to change, especially if I continuously give them advice and they ignore it. At the end of the day, that just means that they are draining your energy and that your energy is being wasted on somebody who's not going to go in a better direction. So as for the outcome that's present here, Gemini, Page of Wands reversed, I feel like you are in a position right now where you are done giving somebody their spotlight. You are done giving somebody, what is the word I'm looking for here? That doesn't come off too harsh, because I know this reading can come off harsh. It's not intended to be, but with the Page of Wands reverse, you're basically done giving this person that attention that you kind of feel like they were seeking from you. You know? Because here's the thing, man. You can tell a person or give a person, the right formula that would best suit their lives. You could tell a person that this is what is unhealthy for you. But unless they make the choice to walk away from it, then any advice you give them is not going to work until they decide to do it for themselves. So I feel like you're in that space right now, Gemini, where you can't keep fueling somebody if they're doing the opposite of what you tell them, So nonetheless, you're flying high. We got the Fool card here. You're flying high, okay? And not to get deep in the reading in the sense of saying that you have control over this person. You don't have control over this person, Gemini, but you've genuinely tried to be there for them, and you can't sit by the negative energy any longer. You just need to live your life in a more free manner. Let's keep it popping and moving forward. Thank you so much, Jazz Reed, for the 555. Thank you, Ant, for sharing your energy with us. This gem flew from a Sag, and I am truly free. Absolutely, Jazz Reed. Thank you so much for the donation, as well as filling me in on that. That's awesome. I'm really happy that you feel free and that you're in a better position. Thank you so much, my love. That's awesome. All right. Nonetheless, man, let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours? All right, messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 681 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Capricorn, your overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some sort of offer here being denied, or possibly you can be denying the offer. Coming into your current energy, you have the Moon card. The person you're dealing with here is the Three of Cups, and the outcome that's present is the Hangman card in reverse. So Capricorn, you could be connecting with a Pisces here. You also may be a Pisces rising for some of you, okay? Or a Pisces moon. Interesting. So based on what I'm seeing for Capricorn, I do feel that there may be some of you that are upset if you were involved in a third-party situation where you were not the third party originally, but you may have became the third party. This is going to be a little bit of a triggering read for some, but from what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, if your partner was cheating on you, or if your partner had made you a third party by talking to someone else or falling in love with someone else, and basically put it this way, Capricorn, if you were with somebody and they left you for somebody else and you became a third party, it was a painful time. It was definitely an emotional time and a painful time. And it was like, wow, you know, I was with this person and now I'm not with this person. You know, the offer that we used to have, when, you know, the fact that we used to have a relationship or we used to be close, like all of that disappeared. And feeling that pain is definitely hard, because I've been a third party before. I know that pain. It's fucking hard, man, especially when you love the other person so much. So from what I'm seeing here for some of you Capricorns, if you ever became a third party, like, it was really hard to go through. But I do feel a good energy coming in here for you, and that energy is the energy of release. We got here the Hangman card in reverse. And the Hangman card in reverse talks about letting it go, releasing it, no longer holding on to what doesn't serve you. Because for anybody in general, third-party situations do not serve you. For anyone. So the fact of the matter is that now you're releasing this energy. You're letting go of it. You're no longer allowing that to have effect over your life. And I feel like things are going to start getting a lot easier for Capricorns that have experienced this. So I do apologize if any Capricorns went through this. It is a very shitty feeling. You know, feeling like you are second best to somebody else and, you know, going through the motions of seeing someone you love with someone else. It is a very painful thing. And I really applaud you guys for doing the work to get through that. So I do apologize for anybody who did experience that. But the good thing here is that you are releasing it and recognizing that it is not worthy of you and it should no longer resonate with you. What's most important is that you are with the person who loves and respects you for you and makes you their number one. Don't ever make somebody make you their second best, okay? So nonetheless here, Capricorn, I see you releasing that energy for those of you that dealt with those types of situations, and it's going to be easing up. Things are getting easier here, and I think that's overall positive news, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much. There was another donation, I believe. Thank you, Erica Thomas, for the $5. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you guys so much for all these, donations. It's much appreciated. Thank you, Amanda, for the $3. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you guys so much. Okay? All right, man. So, going all the way back to my water signs, what do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? I always get excited reading Cancer. I don't know why, because the thing for me is, like, my Cancer readings don't always resonate to me, and that's fine. Normally, they resonate to another collective of Cancers, but I always get excited getting in your energy. I don't know why. Nonetheless, man, messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the Four of Swords, taking yourselves a break. You can be connecting possibly with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Excuse me. Your current energy is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Strength in reverse. So, Cancer, you're taking a break from love. That was a pretty clear message. You got here Four of Swords, and you got here Ace of Cups. Taking a break from love. I think the reason why many of you are taking a break from love is because you got some shit that you need to clear out. And what I mean by that is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The feeling of having unfinished business. The feeling of not being ready to meet someone new because you still may be attached to someone from your past, that is something that Cancers can deal with. And I definitely see for a good amount of you, there may still be somebody from your past that you have some sort of unresolved feelings for, and it's kind of hard for you to meet a new person or find new love when you are still thinking about somebody you used to be with. And some of you feel like you're still weak for that person. But the truth here, Cancer, is that you're not weak. Okay? And I think you need to actually acknowledge your strength a lot more than you currently do. Because I know it's okay. Sometimes we think about somebody that we miss and then we think about that we still have feelings for them. That's okay. But what you need to realize here is that the only reason business is unfinished is because that is the perception that you have. The truth is, the moment the relationship finished, the business was finished. What you have left over is unresolved feelings, not unfinished business. The moment the relationship ended, that was finished. Business was finished. All that you have left over is unresolved feelings. And the thing about these feelings is that you may feel this way now, and in a month from now, you may not feel that way at all. So the truth of the situation is that feelings come and go, just as relationships may come and go. So for those of you right now that are in a position where you're taking a break from love because you feel like you still have unfinished business with your past, the more as time goes on and the more that you take everything one day and one step at a time, the more those feelings will start to dissipate. So just note and acknowledge, Cancer. If you love someone right now that you may not be with, you're not going to love them forever. Eventually, you're going to move on from them. So continue to take it one day and one step at a time, because feelings really do go away. And as a Cancer, you're going to say to yourself, no, I'll love this person forever. Listen, I'm a Cancer. I was going to say I was a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. There have been people that I said I will love till the day I die. And I moved on from them eventually. I let go of them eventually. Because eventually I just didn't feel the same way as I did originally. Things change. People change. And sometimes, Cancer, we fall in love with the version of a person who we want them to be. So it may not even be who they really are. Have you noticed that, Cancer? Sometimes we can make a person our own kind of fantasy. And we fall in love with that fantasy. But is that the real person? That's what we got to be mindful of as well. So nonetheless here, Cancer, take it one day, one step at a time. Just note and acknowledge there's no unfinished business. There's just unresolved feelings. And as time goes on, those feelings will disappear. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful, beautiful Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. To the 758 peeps, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, baby, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's going on? Leo, your overall energy here is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Leo, is the Hermit card. The person you're connecting with here is the Lovers, and the outcome that's present is the Five of Swords in reverse. So Leo, you may be connecting possibly with a Virgo or a Gemini. But based on what I'm seeing for you, I do feel that a lot of you guys are pretty avoidant of a certain connection right now. You feel something with someone. You feel a spark with someone, but you're fucking scared. And I think you're scared due to the fact that there have been people who have been disloyal to you. I think you're scared because there have been people who have hurt you. I think you're scared because of your past. And the more we make the past relevant, the more we get crippled by fear each and every single day. Queen of Swords reversed. Some of you Leos can be scared of being ghosted. Some of you Leos can be scared of someone no longer being interested in you after they've shown it for quite some time. Nonetheless, Leo, when you let your past cripple you with fear of what's going on in your present, you are never truly living present to the moment. Ever. You're never living truly present to the moment. So I feel like there's a beautiful connection you have with somebody, but you're kind of avoiding that due to the fear that you have that's basically crippling you. And you have to be mindful that the only thing that can cripple you is that fear that comes from your mind. And when you recognize that fear is a subconscious program, fear isn't necessarily real, then you can recognize that you don't have to resonate with fear. Fear all comes from your subconscious mind, which makes up about 95% of your brain. So yeah, that fear can appear very real, but it's only coming from you. That's when we get a little bit more deep. And from what I'm seeing here overall, Leo, the Hermit card to the Lovers, there, you know you don't want to be away from somebody that you truly vibe with. You know that you don't want to give up on someone or miss an opportunity with someone you truly care for. So don't let that fear cripple you. If there's someone you fuck with, if there's someone you're vibing with right now, if there's someone you have a strong connection to, go out there and get them, tiger. What are you waiting for? You're going to let your past fuck over your present moment? Keep in mind, your past is the past. It's not happening right now. It's done. It's over with. What's happening right now is your life that you are creating. So you got to bring your attention out of the past and put it back into the present and realize fear is bullshit. Fear is fake. Fear is false entities appearing real. F-E-A-R. False entities appearing real. And with the Lover's card here to the Hermit card, once you take that wisdom in, that fear is bullshit, go ahead and enjoy your lovely connection with whoever this is you're dealing with. Because you don't need to be scared. If you get your heart broken, Leo, you get your heart broken. If you fall in love and get married, you fall in love and get married. Go in it with, I don't give a fuck what the outcome is. I'm just here because I know what I want right now. Go with the flow, go with the ebb and flow of things, and stop giving a shit about the outcome. Because the more you care about the outcome, the more you continue to cripple yourself in fear. Go into it, enjoy it, have a good time, and whatever happens, happens. Have a fuck it mentality and enjoy yourself. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for Libra here? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right? Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 807 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Libra, your overall energy here is the Hierophant card in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Taurus. Coming into your current energy, Libra, you got the Seven of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Fool card in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the Emperor reversed. Three major arcanas all in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries here, or you may have Aries in your chart. You also could be connecting with a Taurus. Based on what I'm seeing here for you, Libra, I feel like a lot of you guys are not necessarily in your element right now. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of you are in a position where you're kind of trying to go with the flow to find yourself. It's like, you know when you guys are in a weird mood, but you can't really describe what you're feeling? So instead of trying to identify what you're feeling, you kind of just go with the flow of the day. I kind of feel like that's what's happening here, Libra, where you're in this mood, you don't necessarily know what to call it, you don't necessarily know what you're feeling, but you're just in a place right now where you're kind of letting it go and seeing what happens. So instead of investing too much time into what you think is going on, you're just relaxing, vibing, and honestly, most likely what you're feeling, Libra, is the collective energy surrounding you, or the energy of your family, or the energy of everybody being locked up in their homes right now during this lockdown. You know, you're feeling the energy of people that feel confined right now. And that's most likely what you're feeling. So at the end of the day here right now, Libra, basically what you're picking up on is most likely collective energies, and that's why you may possibly be in a funk, or may possibly be in a weird mood, and I don't think it's anything to actually worry about. And with the Fool card in reverse here, and the Emperor card in reverse here, I don't think there's any need to take action, okay? I just think that whatever you're feeling is the energy that's surrounding you. So for those of you that have been feeling weird lately, or have been in a weird mood lately, just note that we're all going through a collective shift. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing serious. We're all gonna be experiencing that shift quite soon, okay? So I just wanna point that out for you. Pretty basic message for Libra here, but just don't overthink it. If any of you guys have been feeling weird lately, go with the ebb and flow of things. Don't try to overthink the situation. Just note and acknowledge you're feeling everybody else's energies. You know, Libras can be very empathic as well. Nothing too crazy here, okay? Short message, but sweet. And yeah, don't overthink it. So for any of you that are feeling a little bit different or not like yourselves right now, don't overthink it. Most people don't feel like themselves right now. Most people are not doing their normal day-to-day routine. Most people are not in their element of what they're used to doing, considering of what's going on in the current state of the world. Don't feel weird about it, you know? A lot of people feel that same exact way. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful, beautiful bull gang? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 823 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming for the bulls. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Bull gang, your overall energy here is the Five of Pentacles. You can be connecting possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here is the Wheel of Fortune. The person you're dealing with is the Page of Cups reversed. And the outcome that's present is the Eight of Swords reversed. Out of sight, out of mind is the vibe that I'm seeing. Ever since someone became out of sight, they have became out of your mind. I definitely feel this energy, Taurus, of you kind of enjoying being away from somebody right now. Kind of enjoying the fact that you are realizing you're not left outside of the cold. You know, the universe was supposed to remove somebody from your life. It's this energy of seeing a blessing in disguise. Okay? Wheel of Fortune here. You're starting a new cycle. And anything that doesn't resonate with this new path and new beginning you're going on to is not going to be a part of your life. Changes come, changes go, changes happen. And from what I'm seeing for Taurus, there is a change that's happening in your life. You know, Wheel of Fortune here. Money may start being good. You know, you may start getting better money soon. For some of you here that may have been financially struggling for quite a while. But it's not even about the 3D shit or the money. The changes that are being made for Taurus is that you guys are looking for a life of fulfillment rather than a life of lack. Five of Pentacles. So Taurus, you're going to start to notice as you are focusing more on enhancing your own life, there are going to be people who are not going to like that. There are going to be people who are going to call you selfish. There are going to be people who are going to be jealous of what you may do or what you may be doing. There are going to be people who do not like the fact that you are working on yourself and building yourself a fucking empire because they refuse or are too lazy to do it for themselves, etc. So nonetheless, Taurus, as you're building and creating and living your best life, if you start to lose people, know and acknowledge the people you were losing were low vibrational energies that didn't need to serve in your energy. The people that you were losing were individuals who are not going to match the beautiful reality you're creating. So note that if the universe is removing anybody from your life during this current state, it's not for any bad reason. It's all for your benefit because these are the people that are no longer riding your frequency as your frequency is raising higher. As for the outcome that's present, Eight of Swords in reverse, you have nothing to worry about. So Taurus, if there are people that are dropping out of your life left and right, let them. Because you are in a space right now where you're focusing on creating a healthy, positive environment, a healthy and happy lifestyle. And the more that you are creating that beautiful life and surrounding yourself in it, you'll see who's going to stick around and not. You'll see who should resonate on your frequency and who won't. And for the people that walk away, let it happen. Because their energy and yours no longer match. You're going to see the difference. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. Let me get a sip real quick, guys, of some of my energy drink, and then we'll get back into the reading, all right? All right, going all the way to my water signs. What messages do we got coming through? From my beautiful Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, Jacqueline, shout out Universal Intuition. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Hermit card. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Virgo. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Nine of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the World card. And then the outcome that's present is the Two of Cups in reverse. So Pisces, you can be connecting possibly here with an Aquarius, Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. For some of you, you could be dealing with that fixed energy. You also may be dealing with a Virgo, fire sign, water sign, any sign for that matter. Just highlighting the signs I see. So, you have been to yourself for a while. I feel like a lot of Pisces have felt that they couldn't express what they're going through to anyone. I feel like a lot of you guys have been disconnected from venting your feelings with people and been disconnected from people who you used to be so close to. From what I'm seeing here for Pisces, I almost feel like you've been scared to talk about what you've been feeling with others. I almost feel like you've been scared of sharing what you're going through with people you used to be close with. So Pisces, why have you been so to yourself? Why have you been so shut down? Why have you been scared to express yourself? I think that's a question you have to ask yourself. Coming in over here, you got the World card. And the World card talks about new beginnings, and the World card talks about new perceptions and new journeys and new things of that nature. But I don't even think this is what matters. From what I'm seeing for Pisces, it kind of feels to me that you guys have been scared for quite some time to let people know what's going on in your life. You've been so low-key, you have kept your problems and issues to yourself because a lot of you guys don't feel close to the people that you used to be closest to. And at the end of the day, of course, sometimes you can grow distant from other people, but you have to realize, is it that you grew distant from people, or is it that you purposely made yourself distant from people? That's another question to ask yourself. Because if you're scared to talk about what you're going through, or if you don't share what's happening in your life, then did you just grow distant from them, or did you choose to grow distant from those people? And if those of you are saying that you chose to grow distance from those people, then you have to ask yourself what you're so scared of in regards to being vulnerable with others and venting about what it is you're going through. So I do see here a lot of Pisces who feel rather disconnected. Now here's the good news. I feel like that is coming to an ending, and that cycle is going to be coming to an ending shortly. We got here the World card. And with the World card, it talks about new beginnings and things of that nature, but also it talks about revealing yourself to the world and standing in confidence. When you look at the World card, when you look at the World card, this woman right here is standing straight out in confidence, okay? Definitely looking very confident here. Definitely has eyes all on her during this transition. So I do feel, Pisces, that there is going to be a shift in confidence that's coming towards you. And with this confidence that's coming towards you, you're going to be able to freely express yourself. Keep in mind, Pisces, don't let your throat chakra get shut down. You can tell people your truth. You can communicate to people, especially those are the ones that you are closest with. And if you ever need somebody to be there for you, there are people that are there for you. So don't be afraid any longer. Unclog that throat chakra, stand in your confidence, and own the problems you're dealing with. And if you want help, don't be afraid to fucking ask for it. Because there are people there that love and care about you, that want to hear what's going on, that want to hear about your day, that want to hear about what you're going through, and that want to be there to support you, uplift you, and genuinely show you some fucking love. Because Pisces, you are lovable. You are fucking lovable. Point blank, period. So stop being scared. Stop distancing yourself. Stop keeping yourself quiet. Stop fucking with your throat chakra. Stop pushing people away, because there are people there that care about you. And you have to bring those types of people into your awareness at all costs. Don't push away the good ones, because there are good ones there that will always be there for you. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful, beautiful Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius here. Oh, holy moly. Give me 1 second, Aqua. I missed this. Hey, thank you so much, Cassandra, for the $50. Much appreciated. Hello, Aunt. I'm sorry I'm late. Better late than never. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through, Cassandra, and thank you for donating fucking $50. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Cassandra. That is much appreciated. I didn't expect that. Thank you so much, my dear. And of course, thank you for coming through and showing your love in general and just being here today. That's really appreciated. Thank you. All right. Messages for Aquarius here. In the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius. Let's go and give ourselves one last show and see what messages are coming. Hopefully, we got some fantastic. What do we got going on? Aquarius, the overall energy here is the reverse. Can't escape it. I see this card for you quite often. With our sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, current energy you're dealing with is Swords reverse, and the outcomes for the Pentacles reverse. Okay, so I thought you guys are feeling very productively or not feeling very productively. Whatever going in the world, I think it's bothering you that there's no way to help humanity for you. You kind of feel like in this space right now, Aquarius, where everyone's saying lying, bad, breaking up. Oh, All right, hopefully this lag plays out, guys. Give me a second. For some of you, if you refresh it, you know what happens. Everything's better. Some people are saying it's okay. Let me check my own stream. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna give it a second. Okay, like it's a little laggy for sure. Like it's a little laggy for sure. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Well, it's raining outside too. Thunderstorm. I couldn't go by. Gets good and then lag again. I can't hear. Can you start over? Didn't even see the cards. It's bad connection. I will repeat. Yeah, I'll repeat Aqua in a second, guys. Let get back to and get back to the room. Thank you, Kelly, for everyone. Thank you much for the encouragement to be better from your friendly neighborhood Taurus. Fucking A, man. Here we go with YouTube on the bullshit. Dang it. Now it's freezing. Let's see if it works, though. Are we working, guys? Are we live? I think we're good. Are we working, guys? Are we live? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, there's a ring. There's like a little circle on my screen, but I guess it's working because I can see the live stream from my laptop. It looks fine. YouTube's been on their bullshit lately, guys. I'm going to keep it 3,000 with you. All right, if it's good, it's good. I'm fine with that. All right, cool. We're not having lag. So getting back into the reading, man, we're on Aquarius. Aquarius, your overall energy was the Ace of Cups in reverse. Your current energy was the Fool card in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that is present is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So what I was feeling for Aquarius is that a lot of you guys are in a position right now where it's very difficult for you to be unproductive during this time. So for those of you that are not essential workers, depending on where you are, whatever state you're in, and for those of you that are dealing with CV19 and not being able to do what you do on a daily basis, I do feel for a lot of you that that's kind of an internal struggle, where you're in a place right now where you don't feel very productive, you don't feel very proactive, you're kind of stuck not really doing anything. And I definitely feel like that definitely, it takes a little bit of a toll out on you. Not only for expressing your individualism, but for helping humanity and helping other people and doing what it is you want to do. So for those of you that have been stuck lately, being unable to work, or for those of you that have been stuck lately inside of the house, I think by you not having productive energy, it's definitely really bothering you and affecting you in a negative way. Now, I want to give a little bit of my 2 cents in, or a little bit of my best advice. Why don't we take this time in quarantine at home to start something new that is actually beneficial and going to work? For example, instead of going to your 9-to-5 job, why don't you create an online business? For those of you that go out every day and you do, protests or certain types of things that benefit the world, why don't you do that online? Take the things that you couldn't do or can't do outside and bring it to the house and, get that energy and that productivity back. Because I feel like that's definitely going to help you guys moving forward and what's going on currently for those of you that are experiencing a total lack of productivity, considering that you are stuck in the house, okay? So for any of those Aquarians that are doing that, basically be in a space where you recognize, you know what? I can't go to work, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, but it doesn't mean I can't be productive. I just have to work with what I got from the house, from here. Okay? So for those of you that have been experiencing that, take a different change in your perception and things will work out for you. Trust me. Honestly, right now is the time to be making money, man, online. For those of you that haven't gotten onto creating an online business yet, for those of you that haven't gotten to being productive online, doing whatever it is, selling things that you have, creating things in your home, really step on it. There's a lot of money to be made on the internet. So you never know. In quarantine, you may create a whole business that actually makes you a crap load more money than you were making at your regular 9-to-5. You very well likely could. Okay? Thank you so much, Barbara Hatfield, for the 555. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you so much for the donation. All right? All right, man. So Going all the way to my last but not least Earth sign. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 770 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 763 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. I'll get to Sagittarius. We'll do Sagittarius last because I already said Virgo. My apologies for skipping Sagittarius, guys. I'll make sure to read it, okay? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's cracking with you. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Four of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy here is the Five of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Temperance in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the Moon card in reverse. A lot of reversals, huh? You might be dealing here with a Sagittarius for some of you Virgos. You also could be connecting with a Pisces for some. Based on what I'm seeing for Virgo, though, I definitely feel this energy of... It's almost like, you know when you say that you feel or that you're fine when you're not necessarily fine? I kind of feel here that that might be one of these situations. Wherein you guys are telling people that I'm fine. But are you really fine? I think that's something you got to take a look at here. Because you got the Moon card in reverse, and you got the Temperance card in here, the Temperance card in reverse. Virgo, I just have a word of advice. Do not downplay what you're feeling at all. Do not downplay what you're feeling at all. Do not downplay your emotions. Do not downplay what you're going through. Because when you do that, you will get to a point where you numb yourself to what you're experiencing, and then it will come up later. And when it comes up later, let me tell you something. It will attack you, all right? I am the type of person who used to say I was fine 24/7. And then when I eventually just stopped saying I'm fine and recognized that I'm not, what ended up happening? I got hit with a motherfucking truck filled of emotions. Had myself a crazy motherfucking breakdown. So, man, I get it. I used to tell people I'm fine all the time when I'm not really fine, but instead of doing that, be honest with yourself and be honest with other people. You know, be honest with what it is you're experiencing. If you need to take time out for yourself, that's fine, Virgo. Do whatever you need to do that's going to make you feel better. But don't lie to yourself nor other people. If you're not fine, let people know and let yourself know that you're not fine. Because I touch bases about this all the time. The more you avoid your emotions, they will attack you and corner you later in life. And you will end up having an explosive breakdown rather than when you could have dealt with your emotions in the first place and worked on it then. All right? So make sure you are always being truthful with yourself and being truthful with the people around you. You don't need to tell anybody your business, but at least let people know something that isn't a lie. If you're not fine, Virgo, be honest and say, you know what, I'm not having the best of time right now, but I don't want to get into it. You don't need to tell people your business, but don't lie to yourself or others. Because the more you do that, the more you bury away those emotions, and the more they will come back later to haunt you. And that is definitely not an enjoyable thing, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And then last but not least, we're getting to Sagittarius. My apologies, guys. I didn't mean to skip fire, by the way. Thank you so much, Fabulous Life, for the $5. Much appreciated. Thank you for helping me through my breakup. Married for 12 years. Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that, but I'm really happy that I could help you through that in any sort of way. So thank you so much for the donation, as well as letting me know about that. That's awesome, honestly. You know, like I always say, sometimes I don't recognize how much of an impact I can help or have on certain people. I know I skipped Sagittarius. I know, guys. I said it 5 times. Hold on. Please stop spamming that. But I was saying, I know that I help people in certain types of ways, but I don't always see it. So I really appreciate it when you guys let me know or fill me in on what it is that I've helped you with, because that I really appreciate, okay? I really do appreciate that. Nonetheless, I didn't mean to be rude before by saying stop spamming Sag. I know that we have to do Sagittarius. I know I skipped it. I apologize. Just please don't spam it, guys. I'm going to get to your sign, all right? I promise you. All right, man. Going all the way to my Sagittarius. What messages do we got coming through? Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 723 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's going on? Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Hierophant card in reverse, so you can be connecting possibly here with a Taurus. Your current energy is the Eight of Swords, the person you're dealing with is the Magician, and the outcome that's present is the Two of Wands. Huh. Interesting reading coming up here, Sag. Let's take a look. So, I do feel here for sure that you are not in a place where you want to be committed to anybody. You are definitely in a space right now, Sag, where you are free, doing your thing, but I definitely feel this energy right now of you being scared to be committed to somebody. Okay? So, right now, whoever you're dealing with here, the Magician card. I feel like you're connecting with somebody who's very smooth in the way that they talk. You're connecting with a person who is very persuasive, a person who's very much so like a suave kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. It could be a Virgo for some. But whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they have a very winnable attitude. And with your current energy, Eight of Swords, it makes you nervous. It definitely makes you nervous, Sag. And it makes you nervous because the person you're connecting with comes off like they can have you whenever they want you, but are they showing that they specifically just want you? I think that you're looking for that answer. So I feel like you want this clarity, Sagittarius, and you want this clarity of this person. You want to know if they're really down to commit to you or if they're just playing or messing around. You want to know the difference. And as for the outcome that's present here, Two of Wands, you're in a position right now where you're wondering, is this person going to choose me or are they going to choose somebody else? You want the answers, you want the clarity. That's why you're a little bit scared of having forward movement with a certain individual because once again, they are very flirtatious, they are very suave, but you want to know if this person is just a very good, smooth talker or a player. You want the information, all right? And based on what I'm seeing here so far, let's take a look and see what this type of individual is. You know, clarifying the Magician card, based on the person that you're connecting with here currently, I do feel like they're a pretty good smooth talker, but at the end of the day, I do believe that this person you're dealing with, Sag, has been a player before. Now, keep in mind, Sagittarius, just because the person you're dealing with has played somebody in the past doesn't mean they're necessarily going to play you, because I think your person has gone through the karma of that. So from what I'm seeing here, your person comes off as a very smooth individual. They also come off kind of as a player. What I think the best advice in this situation is for you, Sag, is that you need to communicate with this person what's on your mind. Be blunt, like Sagittarians can be. Be blunt, tell the person how you're feeling, and simply just say what it is that's on your mind. And wait for that response and answer. And then, I think that's all the clarity that you're going to need. And also, make sure this person proves to you that if they only want you, then they need to go ahead and prove it to you. Otherwise, you're not going to be giving in to anything that they're offering moving forward. So yes, Sag, this is the situation I'm seeing. And as I said before, I do feel that in their past, they've been in a position where they have played other people, but I think they've learned from those mistakes. So I think who you're connecting with here, Sag, genuinely good person, genuinely a very smooth individual, but just make sure that they are only giving that energy to you and not anybody else. Ask questions, ask for clarification, have an open and honest communication here, and you will receive the answers that you need. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the 2222, the Power Pet Freak. Thank you. Peace, love, and blessings to you and the whole Moon fam. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that donation, Power Pet Freak. It's much appreciated. You donate quite a lot, so thank you so much for that. You are appreciated, my dear. Love and light to the Cancer Moon gang. I love you guys, man. I really do. Nonetheless, man, that is all the readings that we have here for today. If anybody here is new, feel free to drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. The Soul family is growing each and every single day, so I love accepting new people, so thank you guys so much for coming out. For those of you that come out each and every single day, much love to all you guys. Thank you for always showing me genuine love and support and being here. I fucking love you guys, and I really appreciate that. For those of you that donate, no matter how big or how small, I appreciate every single donation as they genuinely make a beautiful impact in my life. I love you guys so much, and I'm just so happy that you guys are still coming through all the time, showing genuine love and support. It really makes me happy. And like I always say, I will always show up for you as long as you guys are showing up for me. That's what's most important. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the daily today. In regards to your mid-monthlies, they will be a little bit late. as I've been rather busy lately. And I know, right, being busy during a quarantine, but I have been busy lately. So those will most likely be a little bit late. And I do apologize for that, but I'll make sure that we get those out on time. Nonetheless, though, guys, have an awesome, fantastic, amazing rest of your day. I love each and every single one of you, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, all right? Much love, everybody. Peace.